Hello, everyone. Thank you for visiting Veronia Wilson Poetry Channel. My motivational speech today is about what drives you, discovering the fire within. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself a simple question? What drives me? Not what makes you look successful and not what makes other people admire you and not what society tells you that you should want, but what is it deep within you that makes you get up and keep going? What makes you continue when things become difficult? Also, what makes you try again after disappointment? What makes you believe that your life can become something more? That is where we begin to understand drive, passion, motivation, and purpose. Because every person has something that moves them. Sometimes it is a dream. Sometimes it is love. Sometimes it is curiosity. Sometimes it is the desire for freedom. And sometimes, strangely enough, it is the pain they have experienced and their determination to create something better from it. Passion is what you cared deeply about. It is that feeling that make you lose track of time because you are doing something that genuinely matters to you. Maybe you love writing. Maybe you love music. Maybe you love teaching. Maybe you love building things, helping people, solving problems, creating art, learning, or discovering new ideas. Passion doesn't always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it begins as a quiet interest, a small voice saying, I want to know more. Pay attention to that voice because something that begin as curiosity can eventually become a calling. But passion alone isn't enough. You can love something and still struggle to act. That is where motivation comes in. Motivation is what moves you to take action. It is the reason you say, I am going to start. It is what gets you to take the first step. And motivation can come from many places. Purpose can motivate you because you believe your life has meaning. Ambition can motivate you because you want to accomplish something significant. Curiosity can motivate you because you want to understand something you never understand before. Love can motivate you because you want to create a better life for yourself or the people you care about. Freedom can motivate you because you want to choose your own path. Security can motivate you because you want stability and a better future. Growth can motivate you because you know there is still more of yourself to discover. And sometimes hardship becomes motivation. Not because suffering is something we should glorify, but because difficult experience can teach us what we no longer want and inspire us to build something different. Your past does not have to become the prison that defines your future. Sometimes it becomes the lesson that changes your directions. Now we're on to ambition. And then there is ambition. Ambition is the desire to grow beyond where you are today. It says, I can become more, not necessarily more than someone else, more than you were yesterday. Ambition isn't about proving that you are better than everybody around you. Healthy ambition is about recognizing your potential and refusing to abandon it. Maybe you have a dream that seems too big. Maybe you have been told that it is unrealistic. Maybe you haven't even told yourself that you aren't capable of achieving it. But remember this: you don't have to see the entire staircase to take the first step. You only need enough coverage to begin. And then we come to something even deeper: drive. Because motivation will not always be there. There will be mornings when you don't feel inspired. There will be days when you are tired. There will be moments when progress seems painfully slow. There will be times when you question yourself, and that is when drive becomes important. Passion is what you care about. Motivation is what gets you moving. Drive is what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. Drive says, I may not feel like doing this today, but I still believe it is worth doing. That's powerful because success isn't built only on the days when you feel inspired. It is built on ordinary days, the days when nobody is applauding, the days when nobody is watching, the days when you quietly choose to continue. And beneath all of this is purpose. Purpose is deeper than a goal. A goal might be to write a book. Purpose might be to use your words to inspire someone who feels lost. A goal might be to build a successful business. Purpose might be to create freedom and opportunities for yourself and others. A goal might be to become educated. Purpose might be to use what you learn to make a difference. Your goals tell you where you are going. Your purpose reminds you why you are going there. And when you know your why, it becomes easier to endure the difficult parts of the journey. But what if you don't know what drives you? Perhaps you're listening to this and thinking, but I don't know what my passion is. That's okay. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not without purpose. Simply because you haven't discovered it yet. Sometimes purpose itself isn't found by sitting still and waiting for a revelation. Sometimes it is discovered by living, by trying, by learning, by failing, by starting over, by following your curiosity, by noticing what makes you feel deeply engaged, by paying attention to the things you keep returning to. Ask yourself, what am I naturally curious about? What would I still care about even if nobody praised me for it? What problems do I want to help solve? What kind of person do I want to become? What experiences have shaped me? What do I want my life to stand for? And perhaps most importantly, what makes me feel that my life has meaning? You may not have the answer today, but you can begin searching. Your fire doesn't have to look like someone else's. One of the greatest mistakes we make is comparing our journey to somebody else's. Someone else's passion may be loud, yours may be quiet. Someone else's dream may involve fame. Yours may involve peace. Someone else's may want wealth. You may want freedom. Someone else's may want recognition. You may simply want to create something meaningful. There is no single definition of a driven person. You don't have to build the life someone else consider impressive. You have to discover what makes your own life meaningful, because a life that looks successful from the outside can still feel empty on the inside. And a life that looks ordinary to someone else can be deeply fulfilling to the person living it. Keep the fire alive. So, if you have a dream, protect it. If you have a passion, explore it. If you have a purpose, honor it. If you have a goal, work toward it. And if you lose motivation, remember that you can begin again. You don't need to feel inspired every day. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need everyone approval. Sometimes you simply need to take the next step, then another, and another, until one day you look back and realize that those small steps becomes a journey, and that journey become a life. Your life is moving somewhere. So ask yourself again, what drives me? Is it purpose? Is it passion? Is it love? Is it freedom? Is it curiosity? Is it growth? Is it the desire to create? Is it the desire to help? Is it the dream of becoming the person you know you can become? Whatever your answer is, don't ignore it. Listen to it. Explore it. Give it room to grow, because somewhere inside you is a collection of experience, dreams, questions, talents, values, and possibility that are uniquely yours. You may not know exactly where they are leading you yet, but you can begin walking. And remember, passion is what you love. Motivation is what moves you. Drive is what keeps you going. Purpose is what gives your journey meaning. And sometimes the greatest discovery isn't finding something outside yourself, it is discovering the fire that has been inside you all along. So don't spend your entire life asking, what am I supposed to do? Begin asking a deeper question. What kind of life is worth giving my energy to? Because your energy is precious. Your time is precious. Your life is precious. Give them to something that matters. And when you find that something, don't be afraid to begin. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to change direction. And don't be afraid to become more than you once believed you could be. Because the world doesn't need you to become someone else, it needs you to discover who you are capable of becoming. And that journey begins with one question: what drives you? Thank you so much for enjoying my motivational speech today. If you enjoy my speech, please do subscribe to my channel for more powerful motivational speech. Also, please enjoy my poems. Thank you.